Hello guys, I'm Joseph Braincamp and this is Average Joe Dividend Stocks. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But all I do on this channel is I go over my stock account every week. I started it out through whenever the market crashed, and I was just going to show what my account did through the recession, depression, whatever you want to call it. But ever since I started making videos, the stock market's just been going up and up and up and up. I thought it was going to last longer, but this week it got back to a little volatility. My stock account went up to 9,000 for the first time on Monday. Had me excited, but then Tuesday and Wednesday the market dropped a lot. So in my account I seen over 9,000, then I seen all the way down to like 8,300, somewhere in there. But I'm still up on all my positions besides two of them, NAT and Carnival Cruise Line. I started buying right before the crash. I got my cost basis down to $27 on it, but I started buying it in the 40s. So I guess we'll talk a little bit about Carnival Cruise Line after I show you this week's chart in the last 6 months right here. All right, Carnival Cruise Line, like I said, I started buying before the crash. The stock came up big last week. It was all the way down to $7 at one point. I know a lot of people that bought in at $7 tripled their money real quick. I'm sure a lot of people took profits to double their money, but I'm still down on the position. I bought it for the dividend payments. It was $2 dividend, but I mean, of course, they cut their dividends, so they don't pay dividends anymore right now. But we'll just have to see where the stock goes. If the stock goes up over 27 anytime soon, I'm more than likely going to sell it because they're not going to start cruising until August 1st. And if I'm up on the position, I'll just go ahead and take my my little profit or break even, and then I'll buy some more dividend stocks. Maybe buy a couple more Apple shares, maybe 2 shares of the rest of the companies I own in my portfolio. So a few weeks ago, I made a mistake. I bought NAT. I put $50 in my account because I do that every week. When I went to buy the NAT, I was supposed to buy 10 shares, but I accidentally typed in 50. I'm just used to typing in 50 when I put the money in. So I had margin for the first time. I don't like margin. I don't like owing people. So I did that, and it'll be paid off next week. Then the week after that, I can start buying stocks again. So I don't know. We'll see where the market is. If any of the companies I own dip below, I might buy some of them. More than likely add some more NAT shares. If they stay below 5, I'll probably add more of them. Anything else like Foot Locker or Texas Roadhouse dip below my cost basis, I'll buy them before I buy the NAT. But if they're still up at the time next week, not next week, but the week after, I'll buy more NAT. As long as it's under $5. If it's over $5, I probably won't buy no more NAT. But Apple was the only stock that I had on Tuesday and Wednesday that was still up while the rest of the market was going down. It was crazy. It was up $8 one day, but I love Apple. It is overvalued right now, though. Almost everything's overvalued right now from the circumstances we're going through. I guess a lot of people are adding a lot more money to stock investing. A lot more volume than what it used to be. That's why stocks are rising. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out for new companies to invest in. But right now, all I do is put $50 a week. The new stimulus check. I mean, I keep hearing everybody's talking about they are gonna pass it more than likely because it's an election year. So they want the people happy with their decisions. But I'm hearing late July now. So at first it was going to be the beginning of June, then late June, then early July. Now it's late July, which I can understand why they're pushing it back to late July, because that's right before the elections. I think the elections are in November, so they're trying to make it as close as possible. Have some good stuff out there right before they try to get reelected. They just sent out a bunch of stimulus checks to everybody, pretty much just trying to buy votes. But if I get it, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna use it for. Last time I used it for my stocks, and it's worked out for me so far. I got me some Whirlpool. I got Qualcomm, which is a big 5G player, and then I bought the NAT stocks, $300 worth. But yeah, we'll just see where it goes. And when I get my stimulus check, we'll see if I'm going to invest it or not. I'm trying really hard to get monetized on YouTube. I have 2 channels. This one's my new channel, but I had a family channel before, and it's almost at 300 subscribers. So I'm trying to get that income. Hopefully I can quit working at a factory and then stay at home with my kids all the time, do a lot of fun stuff, and then invest a lot of money. So we'll see where it goes, but I'm hoping to get that done. I want to build up enough dividends where I can just live off the dividends, retire off the dividend payments, and probably just do YouTube. So NAT, I plan on holding until next year. Collect all these dividend payments. Right now I have 3 free shares, so those 3 free shares are gonna make me 20 cents each. So I'll get 60 cents next quarter for free for my 3 free shares. I actually got 3.5 free shares, but I don't think the half share pays the dividend, the fractional share. But I reinvest all my dividends back into the companies. I have a free share in Kraft Heinz. It's going to be close to a second free share this time. I have a quarter of a free share already, and it's going to be close. But since the stocks rose so much, I don't know if I'll get that full free share. But so right now I have 1 full free share that's making me $1.60 a year, and I just keep planning on building my dividends and reinvesting them. So hopefully one day I can be getting paid like $100,000 a year on just dividends and not have to worry about work. I can just live off those dividends. So that's all I got for y'all this week. It wasn't much going on. The market went down a bunch. It's still a little overvalued, but if it keeps going down, then there's going to be a lot of great deals again. One of the stocks I was watching that I really like is Wynn Resorts. I mean, I know they're not making no money right now. They have some casinos in Macau or whatever, but they're not doing near as well as they were. I feel like Vegas will do better whenever they open fully. I feel like the resorts in Vegas will do really good. But as of right now, I'm not buying those stocks. I'll pay off my margin next week, like I said. Then I can start buying again with my $50 a week. And if Carnival Cruise goes up to $27 a share, more than likely I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to use that money to invest in other stocks. But that'll free up $1,700 that I can distribute through my account what stocks I want to buy. And then maybe if I see a new one has some great deals, I might put it into a new stock. But we'll see where the market goes in a couple weeks. And yeah, y'all have a great day.